from Naptown News headquarters in Indianapolis. This is the Eddie Browne Show. And now, here's your host, Eddie Browne.
Hi there, folks. I'm Eddie Browne. Welcome to the Eddie Browne Show. America, shut up and listen. Our first story tonight, Twitter. The reason we're all screwed right now. Folks, you remember Twitter. It used to be a place where reality TV stars and other worthless people could get together and talk trash about each other on public forum. It's pretty much still that, except for now, some of those people have nuclear bombs. I'm speaking, of course, of reality TV star turned international con artist Donald Trump, who, after swindling America out of its own democracy, took to Twitter to throw mad shade at the craziest person on the planet, Kim Jong-un. Now, Trump criticized Kim Jong-un recently on Twitter, saying, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, who's obviously a madman, who doesn't mind starving or killing his own people, will be tested like never before. Now, of course, they don't have any internet in North Korea, so it took a couple of days for that to get to Kim Jong. But when he did, he responded in a press conference. You know, like a leader of a country. Kim Jong-un actually responded by accusing Trump of being mentally unstable, to which most Americans replied, bruh. You guys, at this point, I kind of feel like I'm watching two grown men play the dozens in the middle of the street, except for at the end of it, everybody dies. Like, oh, your country's so poor, you can't even afford to feed your own people. Yeah, well, your country's so stupid, they elected you president. Boom! Is the sound of our impending nuclear disaster. Folks, Twitter's always been a place for Trump to go ahead and talk trash to his foreign adversaries. That's nothing new to him. But when it comes to domestic issues, Trump prefers to handle that kind of thing IRL, bro.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired!
That was Alabama. Wow, I didn't know there was a scary version of the USA chant, but there is. That was it. It was scary. That was terrifying. That was Trump calling on owners in the NFL to fire players who kneel during the national anthem. Now, I'm no law professor, you guys. I'm not. All right, I'm just a guy. All right, but I did just decide to look into it. And did you know that according to Crimes and Criminal Procedure, Chapter 18, U.S. Code 227, wrongfully influencing a private entity's employment decisions by a member of Congress or an officer or employee of the legislative or executive branch is punishable by up to 15 years in prison. Didn't know that, did you? Some of you guys still want Hillary to be in prison, right? But that's none of my business. Almost burned myself on the irony. Now, the NFL isn't the only place we get to see Trump's complete lack of concern for darker-skinned Americans. We also see it in Puerto Rico, or as I like to call it, Trump's Benghazi. Puerto Rico, the island that was recently ravaged by Hurricane Maria, Trump's White House is taking quite a bit of heat for its sluggish response.
I am done being polite. I am done being politically correct. I am mad as hell. We are dying here. We don't get the food and the water into people's hands. What we are going to see is something close to a genocide.
That was San Juan Mayor Carmen Elan Cruz, the mayor of San Juan, making a desperate plea for help. Unfortunately, she did that to a person with the temperament of a 5-year-old girl, who eventually made it all about him.
the mayor of San Juan, who was very complimentary only a few days ago, has now been told by the Democrats that you must be nasty to Trump. Such poor leadership ability by the mayor of San Juan and others in Puerto Rico who are not able to get their workers to help. Well, they want everything to be done for them, when it should be a community effort.
Want everything done for them? That is rich. Even for you, Trump, that's rich. I gotta imagine he was tweeting that out while he was slapping around his caddy going, Tom Collins does not have a lime. You do not put lime on my Tom Collins. I will give you the worst beating. I will give you a beating like the world has never seen before. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. This really begs the question, like, what is keeping the President of the United States from this humanitarian crisis? I mean, is it ISIS? Is it North Korea? Is it golf? It's golf. It's golf, you guys. Trump's been spending a lot of time in his Bedminster, New Jersey private golf club. At this point, you know, he's been golfing so much, you gotta wonder what his handicap is. Probably mental. But he did find time to make it to the final round of the President's Cup golf tourney, where he had these inspirational words to say.
On behalf of all of the people of Texas and all of the people of, if you look today and you see what's happening, how horrible it is, but we have it under really great control, Puerto Rico and the people of Florida who have really suffered over this last short period of time with the hurricanes. I want to just remember them, and we're going to dedicate this trophy to all of those people.
That's right, you guys. Trump just dedicated the President's Cup to the people of Puerto Rico. What a guy. Unfortunately, they'll still have to find their own water. Guys, this is a sad state of affairs. This is a sad state of affairs. I feel bad for the people of Puerto Rico. I mean, look, the truth is you can't just send a no-name out to deal with Trump, okay? Like, he has no respect for a no-name. And let's face it, the mayor of San Juan, she's a no-name, okay? You got to pull on Trump's heartstrings. All right, you gotta pull out the Confederate flags. You know, start brandishing some Nazi paraphernalia. That way, he might actually stand up for your cause. Hashtag good people on both sides of the island. Folks, this has been the Eddie Browne Show, reminding you, sometimes the news might suck, but it doesn't mean you have to. I'm Eddie Browne. And now, here's a Nazi getting punched out. Good night, everybody.
Club jumping, don't stop on top, but you know we only go to 2 o'clock. Put your motherfucking hood up, it's the weekend. Drop that ass up and bitches get the freaking. Last call at the bar, ladies get the drinking. Night night.